Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, that is a nice touch.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Pelé, and this is Pelé! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shifted it to the flank. Foden. Lewis Skelly.
Oh, really well played.
Looking for a runner, and this is Kane. Kane! And that has fair fizzed. Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Has a look and place it forward. He's got away. Can he finish? Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that ends it. And that is how you do it. One quick draw finish.
Brazil really went looking for it, didn't they? And this was the reward their approach warranted. This was a game which you sensed from very early on that there could only be one winner, and so it turned out. A fantastic performance on all fronts, though.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Senhoras e senhores, os souvenirs da partida de hoje já estão à venda no saguão do estádio.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and
And he shoots! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully.
Mbappe.
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Neymar. No way through. And here's Raul.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Mbappe. Platini. Now it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. DiMarco. Well seen. Saw that coming. Out towards the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, great header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Pele instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of
And a
space.
chance! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Messi.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Marquinhos. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now this could be a chance. And that's a shoots! Yes, it's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's managed to get free. And he's got the beating of his... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's there! Brazil are back in business. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
This has become one superb game of football. Just the goalkeeper to beat. There's the shot! That's another chance! Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Baresi calmly anticipates. Donatoni. Now it's Raul. Brazil have hit Donadoni! Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pele has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance.
Neymar gets through on his own. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that is as far as they're going to go. Palmer. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Michel Platini. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And now he has two. Brazil take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Played back in. Messi is having a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. Oh, well played, well played. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Brazil leading by 2 in an incredible contest. It is still anyone's.
Teremos uma substituição.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And he's picked it up out wide. Now the ball in. Terrific header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Neymar. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. Can he get it through? And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's fabulous. Great vision. Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Platini has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Platini. Now that looks a decent ball. Pele running with the ball. It's Pele! And it's there! And he is just ripping it up! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Brazil blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. backward it goes, and he's in on the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Keeper's got his work done.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. England are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Platini aimed beyond the defence. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Neymar, and it's Palmer. And the through ball. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he skips past his man. Vinicius Junior. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. An uncompromising challenge. Donadoni cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Messi is flagged offside. Donadoni. He is through here. Great chance! And it's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Brazil are having a ball here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Platini. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Can he spark a counter here? He can run onto that. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That is a great pick out. Shot a goal! Sticks it away! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Neymar, and he's running through. Real chance! Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Knocks it into space. And this is Rooney, in by Rooney. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Neymar engages and forces him off the ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
4 minutos de acréscimo.
4 added minutes on the board. And this is Neymar. It's a threatening ball. And a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Platini appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. And that is as far as it goes. Brazil have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.